What's going on, guys? Welcome to H&N Gaming. In today's video for you guys, I have some more Battlefield 1 gameplay, this time mixing up, and I'm running the Medic class instead of the Assault class. In today's video, I'm going to sort of talk about what made me make that change, and why it's just been so much more enjoyable for me to use the Medic. And I'll talk about the couple things that I really have loved with the Medic, and then one big thing that I'm struggling with running the Medic class. And then I'll talk about a couple other things I've been noticing in the game. So, first off, the main reason I switched to Medic from Assault is just the gun options I prefer in the Medic. I prefer these semi-automatic assault rifles than the submachine guns of the Assault. And the big reason is because I feel like the semi-automatic gun at long ranges is good. At medium ranges, it's good. And up close, it's okay. It's not a liability. You can still win some gunfights. But it's not, obviously, it's not a sub from up close. For me, the sub was only good up close. It was pretty bad at medium range because one thing is probably my accuracy isn't as great in this game as it is Call of Duty, and then it was useless at long range. I can't tell you how many times when I was running the Assault class, I saw a guy that was called out one shot, or I saw a group of guys running across the map that I couldn't do anything about. Like, even like this gunfight, that's something I'm not as confident in with a submachine gun, and that's just a medium range gunfight. And then with the Medic class, like, they're semi-automatic guns, and because it's World War I and there wasn't any fully auto assault rifles yet. And I used to never be able to use semi-automatic guns in like Call of Duties. My finger always got tired. I think of guns like the M14 that's in Black Ops 1, the FAL. There's a lot of guns that have been semi-automatic in the Call of Duty's franchise, and I was never good at them. I never had that trigger finger. But with these, I feel like it's more about landing your precise shots, hitting people off of head glitches. And I really like the iron sights in this one I'm using now. I don't exactly know the name of it. I can't pronounce it. It begins with an S. It's a really long name. I can't pronounce half the shit in this game. But the big weakness of running the Medic class, and it's mostly just because I'm totally not used to it, is having no things to get after tanks, to get rid of tanks. You can put on one light anti-tank grenade, which you see me throw right there. And when I was running the Assault class, when I saw a tank, I had two things to throw at it, and I had, I think, 3 C4s. And whenever you see a tank, I have to run now. And back in the Assault, I would risk my life to do as much damage as I could to get that tank off the battlefield as quickly as possible, because they can take over the game if your team isn't collectively trying to get rid of it. If you just let it roam around near an objective, you pretty much have to give it up at that point. And that's what I found myself doing to the Medic class a little bit too much. Like I said, I have my one anti-tank grenade. I don't go out of my way to destroy the tanks now unless they're already pretty weak, because one anti-tank grenade is going to do barely any damage and then I'm going to get fucked in the ass. But, like, it's just, I always click the wrong buttons, finding myself, like, now you can revive people and you can throw down health with the D-pad. And I see a tank and I immediately, I'm like, oh, I better bring out my things to blow this up. And I pull out a syringe and then I stare it in the face and it blows me to pieces. So it's just about getting used to that. Having teammates, hopefully, that can help me get rid of tanks more. Like I said, I had the one anti-tank grenade if it's really weak, or if I'm in a pretty good position, I'll throw it out there. But I've had trouble adjusting to not having things to blow up tanks. Tanks can really take over the game, like I said. And then, another thing that obviously great with Medic, it helps with the score a lot, reviving people. I never really understood, like, when I wasn't playing a Medic, I never really, like, when I see the skulls on the map, I don't realize that people actually, like, can tell there's a Medic around. Like I said, I'm pretty new at this game. But, they can tell when there's a Medic around and they actually wait for you to revive them. And for me, it's almost like when I first was running the Medic, I was being too selfish. I wasn't reviving anyone, mostly because I didn't know what I was doing. But I wasn't going out of my way. And now it's like the opposite. I see a guy like die in front of me, and my objective mind instinct is to just go for him when I should be focusing on getting the gunfight first. And if he waits, and I can revive him. If not, it's fine. There's nothing I could have done. But so it's just about learning and getting more comfortable with the Medic class as a whole. But overall, I've enjoyed this far more. Like, the maps are so much bigger than Call of Duty maps are used to. And I feel like submachine guns are just, like, if this situation, I'm not getting any kills. I'm getting turned on. I'm getting gunned. Are there still some situations where submachine guns are really good? Yeah, they kill me all the time when I have a up close and I have this. But I'll take my chances. It's probably easier to drop numbers with the Assault, get good kill-death ratio, but I love playing the objective, and this thing helps me out a lot. So that's going to be it for the video today, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all later.